Hello everyone, my name is Adam Twilight, this is Hex Mania, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are about to make a crucial decision, which we made the bad choice last time on purpose. So,
Why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Her claim? Oh, that's right, I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? We spend all your time, blah blah. Alright, we're gonna let it go now. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some kind of secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Go mentioned.
No one have a rebuttal? You decided to accept her assertion as fact. I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
Well, who else could it have been?
I mean, Yapia had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Oh shit. Are you blaming Makoto again?
Had to be Makoto, right?
Ah!
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something awful about the entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Well, Makoto's gonna fucking die now because he didn't expose the lie. Oh shit.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
They're gonna fucking kill Makoto. They're gonna do it. Oh my god. Yeah! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Whew. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've been all wrong, you didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, that's not true. None of this makes any sense. The whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault. Kyoko?
Let's give it.
And everything you got. It's punishment time. Okay, time to fucking kill Makoto. Time to die. Ooh, are we about to get the same punishment that Kyoko got last time? Ooh. Or is it different? Oh, it's the same one. Holy shit. So basically, we can either get Kyoko to this fate, or we take her fate instead by admitting it. Holy shit. Oh, we're gonna fucking die. I'll go to the after-school lesson for this basic bitch boy. I love how he's doing this very similar motions to what Kyoko's doing. He's very nervous. He's going blue in the face. Ooh. Yes! Yes, alter ego the beloved! Yes! I knew it! I knew it! I mentioned, like, the possibility of, like, what if alter ego got thrown somewhere else because, like, destroying the laptop doesn't kill the programs inside of it. You can still transfer them over. So, oh my god, alter ego saved us. Huh? Huh? What's that? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some kind of stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning. What was that? What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Humph! What are you talking about like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch and itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe you didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away to garbage strewn pit in a way, that's even better special punishment. That is still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? What the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not being the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hopes Peak Academy. It brings in the top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life, with hundreds of years of tradition and send the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hopes Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you need to have already been attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Why the fuck are we back? What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Yeah. Finally. I could feel my body and mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. We were with this just another dream. A dream instead of a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for such a dream. What an awful smell. It was in a vast dark cavern where the badass and light was seeping in. The trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. What the heck? And what a heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the very beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went to through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First is to start looking for a way out of here. Well, there's a fucking door, but... let's... An airplane? How'd something like that? That's a good question. Rocket kink. Better not think about it. Isn't that the rocket from the beginning intro scene? Desk. I want to fall down with me. Of course, the door. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. I'm not getting here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around a bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked on all sides. That's still not a reason to give up, because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day I've had to pass. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Good crunch. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, drawing me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Something fell down here? Something fell from above. What could it have been? New garbage. Giant pile of trash. Did a giant pile of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out towards what had been tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant pile of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of trash, I knew how it was. She's got cup of ramen noodles on her head. This place sounds awful. Kyoko, you look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. But, you got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and the water that she was holding out for me. Man, I'm hungry too. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come rescue me? To pay a debt. No. A debt, no. Or no, to atone. To atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew. But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You tried to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there's a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once? Until recently I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true you lost your memory? Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory is gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine that it happened by chance. It seems too much convenient. I was saying that you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the Mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the Mastermind's plans. So the Mastermind just stole them from you.
However,
And it could also mean... somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the Mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the Mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the Mastermind is actually one of us. What? Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would work and look into her missing memory by herself. That being said, there is a limit to what I can do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. Oh, wait, me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. It's just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right? Even now, I still trust you, you know? I'm just not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for your help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all the investigating on your own, so how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known before. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate detective? The reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy was there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone who? Well, the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What? I was separated from his as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Holy shit! Kyoko has daddy issues? Okay, Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster. That explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when I said that, said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. Now listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck in the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there? The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right? That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map. It's a layout of the entirety of the Hope's Peak Academy. Found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay there overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold my clothes, so I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So it wasn't like that part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean? I can't explain it. You need to see for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important, and really ominous. Fine, we'll talk to Kyoko more. One more conversation. Of course, once I got to the second floor, the dorms were no cameras and no monitors, so I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusama, doesn't it? Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed? I stole that key and disappeared. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. Maybe because of the school regulations. Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your own discretion. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. That mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mikuru Ikusawa. What's that? There was a point where Mikuru may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Me? I could have become the victim? You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the God of Death. What? I can hear the God of Death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this. Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the masked assailant was. They ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised in the dojo cube under the mirror room. It all must be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the last trial to eliminate me. We'll find about this next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.